Ladies and gentlemen, you already know what time it is once these shades come on. So, as of late, I actually posted on my YouTube channel recently, and this is actual facts. I'm gonna show y'all what I'm talking about also. Recently, I posted on my channel and I was like, what do the people want to see, right? Because lately, my views have not been what it should be. What am I talking about? Let me show y'all. Let me show y'all. So lately, the videos, they've been getting like 100 views, 200 views to maybe, 500 views on a good day, right? But before this, I was getting like 1,000 to 2,000, So it's obvious I can't expect every video to do good, right? Because every video won't pop how the next video pop, right? Even though we have good intentions for every video that we do, every video won't perform the way the previous video did, and that's totally understandable, right? But I don't know, like lately the video's just been doing kind of iffy. So I put up a question on my community tab and I was like, what kind of content do the people want to see? As of late, the views been, bad. Talk to me. If I'm missing something, please feel free to put it in the comments. So I gave y'all 4 options to choose from, right? Do y'all want to see more Strive content, more Street Fighter 5 content, some tutorials, tournaments? Those are the 4 options that I could think of. Now, of course, with the comments, people gave me their own feedback. So, of course, I take heed to everything that my people tell me. So it went from, how to deal with, insert move, which is basically tutorials, right? How to deal with this, how to deal with that, so on and so on. So I've already had a good showing for tutorials, right? So I could start implementing those for Strive. Larry Alexander once said, opinions about the game, like tier lists, just what you think insert character could use or do without, right? So we've already known that tier lists are pretty informative, so we've already been doing that. Matchup stuff for Strive, good clips of anything, keep it up, man, been following for a while and you love it. Okay, so I truly appreciate the feedback on that. Matchup stuff, okay, I did a matchup breakdown for Street Fighter. I can start implementing that for Strive. I like a variety of everything, maybe focus on one thing but don't give up on the others. Okay, so lately I've been trying to mix in Street Fighter with a little bit of Strive. Even though I've been fully enjoying Strive, I do tend to go back to Street Fighter just to keep up with everything. Alright. Mr. Sorry Sky said, bro, it's just all of the above. I could really do with less Strive content though, more Street Fighter content. I love watching you play that tournaments and your brilliant tutorials. So, basically overall, from everything that I read, but the last comment was a little bit more in depth. Love your personality and the Strive content. Street Fighter 5 was just so booty butt cheeks at launch, it made me a better Guilty Gear player. So if you also did more Street Fighter 4 replay reactions, that would be dope too. So he brought it back to Street Fighter 4. So that was actually an interesting take that made me kind of think, because I did do Street Fighter 4 content at one point. So with the gist of everything what people said, people want to see more Strive tutorials, like more breakdowns. So I definitely want to start leaning more towards helping the community with that side, because as we all know, I already have a good showing for tutorials and matchup breakdowns on Street Fighter 5. So with that being said, the sake of this video, we are going to do a new series that I want to start working towards, and it's going to be anti-god, where I showcase every character, and I want these videos to be like maybe 5 to 6 minutes. This video right here might be a little bit longer because I did an intro showing y'all what the community told me and looking at the views on how the recent videos been performing. But every video from here on out with this playlist, I want to try and push it to like maybe 5 to 6 minutes. Like, I don't really want these to be like long, in-depth, having you sleeping midway through the video because I'm talking too much. So without further ado, first video will be on Soul Bad Guy. So as we all know, everybody has a pet peeve with Soul Bad Guy. Everybody wants to know, when is it my time to attack? When is it my time to defend myself? You know, what are my options to get out of the jail cell against Soul, right? So, as we all know, it is best to block against this character, right? Because if you try and contest with a button, you never know when you might hit a counter hit. You never know when you get blown up, you know, for trying to hit a button. But just because hitting buttons is an option, it doesn't mean that it's the only option, right? So one thing I have note, and this is why I want these videos to be short, because I just want to get straight to the point, right? Some options that you can do against Soul Bad Guy, right? And I've been saying this a lot. Option number 1. If you feel like he's going to slash, right? That's option number 1. Right? So, if you feel like he's going to just mash slash, you could backdash. You don't have to hold this. Right? And here's the crazy part. Here's the crazy part. It doesn't only just cover slash. Even if I do my string. Hold on, I didn't delay it long enough. If I keep the string tight, the backdash won't come out. If I delay the string, you can backdash out of it, right? So this is actually an option select. If he keeps the string tight, the backdash won't come out. If he delays the string, the backdash will come out, right? So backdash is covering 2 options. If he keeps it complete, the backdash won't be seen, and you will actually still block. If he delays it, you can backdash. All right. So another thing that people are doing, you can faultless defense the first slash for extra pushback, right? Right? Because we all know faultless defense allows for more pushback. So because of that, you have a bigger gap, maybe? Like you have more space to get a successful backdash off, right? So even though faultless defense gives your opponent +2 more frames of advantage on block, it also increases the pushback, which allows for a more successful backdash, right? So now at this given point, your opponent has to commit to a chase in order to punish the backdash that he feel is going to happen. So this is what a mind game's coming at, right? So people always be like, oh, I can't hit buttons on Soul because I'm always getting counter hit. Well, you should ask yourself a question. Did you set him up to where if you do press a button in this situation, you have a high success rate of it working? Like, did you show him X amount of backdashes in order for him to have to commit to an option where if he hits you with a 6S, right? If he hits slash into, slash into that, slash into that, right? Of course this loses to backdash, right? Because the 6S is considered to be a chase. I'm making a hard read because I feel like you're gonna backdash, so I'm 6S'ing to catch it. This is gonna catch it every time. So, if I feel like you're going to chase me, now you have the chance to actually hit buttons. Look at that. Look at that nice contest. Look at the mind games that I'm playing with you now, right? This is how you defend yourself against this character. You mix him up with backdashes, and then once you feel like he's going to chase, then you start committing to buttons, because now he has to guess on how he's going to approach you, right? So boom, tips on how to defend slash fight against Soul, right? You don't have to just necessarily sit there and just be stuck in guard all day, just taking this. You don't have to take this. Right? You don't have to take none of that. If you're sitting here just taking this, you're just scared of soul. If this is how the fight is going, you're scared of soul. You could have backdashed, you could have 5K'd, you could have DP'd. So many options you could have done. But no. You rather sit there, block, and say soul is cheap. So, quick tip video. I could go into a little bit more, but like I said, I want these videos to be like 5 to 6 minutes on what you can be doing in this matchup. But really and truly, backdashing and faultless defense and pressing buttons is the main way to really get a soul player off of to get him out of his comfort zone, I should say. Yeah, mixing in backdash with faultless defense is how you get a soul to really have to commit to what he wants to do in order to open you up. So yeah, y'all, if y'all enjoyed this video, please feel free to let me know what you think, and I will continue on with the series. Catch y'all in the next one.